Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Please, if this is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe before you go, and please turn on the bell icon beside it. Thank you so much. So the last update about Jodha and AKBAR was how Jalal pretends to be dead with the help of Todamal, and this brought Jodha running to Jalal, and at the end of the day, Jalal was not dead. He only used that tactic in order to bring Jodha to him. And Jalal apologized to Jodha, but Jodha was still angry. And Barma comes there and consoles Jodha. That was the last update. Let's continue from there. Jodha was crying, and Jodha asks Brahma, and Brahma says that Jodha should not cry because Jodha is a strong daughter, and that was why he came, and everything will be fine. And Jalal comes there too and looks at Jodha, and Jalal leaves. Brahma says to Jodha that Jalal is very sorry for what happened because Jalal came to Amer for Jodha, and Jalal was finding Jodha without any rest, and he has seen desperation in Jalal's eyes for Jodha, and he knows that it is very difficult for a Rajvanshi to forgive when her character is questioned, but Jodha should please forgive Jalal. Barma says to Jodha that they should go back to Amer, but Jodha says that she cannot go from here because she is fine here. Barma says that he knows about Jodha's promise to Manvati that Jodha will not come back to Amer, but Minavati only says that so that Jodha's marriage will not be broken. But why is so much anger for Minavati from Jodha? And it is like death for him that his daughter is not coming to his home, because for a daughter, her father's house is always open for her, so Jodha should please come back to Amer with him. Jodha says that no, she will stay here, and Barma says that okay. He is also stubborn and he will stay in this asylum with Jodha, leaving his kinship in Amer. But Jodha says that Barma should not do this, so she will come with Barma, and Jodha cries. Barma comes to Jalal and Todamal leaves from there. Jalal asks Barma that what did Jodha said. Barma says that Jalal knows Jodha, that Jodha is very stubborn, and Jodha always stays firm at her decisions. And Jalal says that if Jodha goes away from him, then how will he pacify her? Barma says that Jalal should let him take Jodha to Amer because Jodha is not stable in this condition, and Jodha will rest there, and also Jodha's mother and grandmother will use that opportunity to talk to Jodha, and they would explain things to Jodha. Then Jodha would think about Jalal and come back to him. Barma says that there is also Gangwa celebration in Amer, so it would be good if Jodha comes there, but he is very sorry because he cannot invite Jalal for the celebration. Barma says that with time, Jodha's anger would lessen and Jalal can come to Amer and take her. Jalal says that Barma is right and it was his mistake, so he should get punished. Barma says that Jalal should have hope that everything will be fine. Jalal thinks that he could not get Jodha even after finding her, and he wished for the day that Jodha would talk to him again like before. In the morning, Jodha comes out of the asylum to leave for Amer, and Jodha greets everyone, and everyone apologizes to Jodha to pardon them if they have made any mistake because they did not know initially that Jodha is a queen. Jodha says that there is no problem because everyone treated her like their family and they gave her respect. Barma greets and thanks Todamal, and Todamal says that he is just doing his duty, and Todamal greets Jodha and says sorry because he couldn't recognize Todamal initially. Jodha says thank you to all the people in the asylum because she got so much love. And Jodha dropped some gift for them to give to Shenaz, who was nowhere to be found. And Jodha tries to sit in a palanquin, but Shenaz was already sitting in the palanquin. And Shenaz says that she would not let Jodha go anywhere. The women ask Shenaz to come out of the palanquin because Jodha is getting late to go. But Shenaz says that Jodha promised her that she would never leave her. And the women tries to take Shenaz out, but Jodha asks them to stop because Shenaz will go with her. And Shenaz asks Jodha and says that Jodha is a great Lakshmi. And Jodha says that she is fine if Shenaz call her Lakshmi. Jodha turns to leave and Jalal was looking at Jodha, and Jodha also looks at Jalal. Jalal says in his mind that Jodha should please not go, and Jodha also says in her mind that sorry Jalal, but she cannot go with him because Jalal still need her to pardon him and they cannot live together like this. Jodha and Shenaz sit in the palanquin and Barma sit on the horse and they greet Jalal. Jalal thinks that he lost Jodha's love because of his doubt, but he will win Jodha's heart again with his love, and he would never let Jodha get separated from him. In Amer, everyone gets to know that Jodha was coming, and Jodha's grandmother gave gift to the mates in happiness of Jodha's coming, and she tells Manavati that Jodha was found and Barma is coming with her. Manavati was happy and she says that the Lord has listened to her prayers. Minavati says that she will welcome Jodha in a grand style and she will stay in front to see her. And Minavati then remembered what she said to Jodha, that she wants Jodha's dead body to go up from Agra. And Minavati says that how will she face Jodha now? Dadiza, that is Jodha's grandmother, says that all what Minavati said to Jodha was all for Jodha's good, and Minavati should forget about the past. Minavati says no, she cannot face Jodha, so Dadiza should go and welcome Jodha because she cannot come and Dadiza leaves. Everyone were waiting at the gate to welcome Jodha, and inside, Minavati cries that she cannot welcome her daughter and this is her punishment, and because of promise, Jodha had to suffer a lot, and as well now she have to suffer too. Jalal was going back to Agra from the jungle, and Jalal remembered the doctor praising Jodha's remedy that she sent for him, and he also remembered a man saying that it was Jodha that sent that remedy for him, and Jalal looks up and he saw Jodha standing in front of him. Jalal was so happy seeing Jodha in front of him, and Jalal says that he knew it that Jodha would come, and Jalal remembered how he saved Jodha from people throwing stones at her not knowing that it was Jodha, and how he took Jodha out of the lake. Jalal was very happy and he says that he knew it, that Jodha would come, and Jalal was about to get down from the horse, but Jalal was surprised to see that Jodha has vanished, and Jalal remembered how Jodha said that she cannot come with Jalal, and Jalal says that now he have to bear the pain and it is now his turn. In Amel, Jodha's convoy comes and Jodha looks out of her palanquin and comes out. Grandma was happy to see Jodha and Jodha comes to her grandmother, and Grandma did archery for Jodha, and Grandma says that they should place Jodha's Kana idol at a high place, and Jodha's aunt takes the Kana idol from Jodha. Jodha asks Grandma, and Grandma says that she is so happy to see Jodha, and she is very happy that Jodha was found. Grandma says that she has never thought that Jodha is alone, and Jodha should know that her family are with her. Jodha asks that where is her mother, and Grandma says that Jodha's mother is waiting inside, and Jodha says that she will go, and Jodha asks the maid to take Shenas to a room. Jodha says to Shenas that she should not worry about anything, because the maids will take care of her, and Jodha tells her grandma that Shenas took care of her when she was at the asylum, and her name is Shenas, and she will stay with them now. Jodha comes in and asks Minavati, and Jodha asks that why did Minavati not come to welcome her. Minavati says that she wanted to come out, but how could she? Because she told Jodha to never come here. Then how could she have come to welcome Jodha? Minavati says that she was so upset for whatever she told Jodha, and Jodha should please forgive her for what she said to Jodha earlier. Jodha says that it is enough because Minavati will not say anything again, and Jodha sees her doll and asks the doll. And Jodha says that Minavati is a great mother, so how can she be angry with her mother? Jodha says that Minavati should forget about what happened in the past, because what Minavati said to her then was to keep her away from problem, and it was not to keep her away from her mother. And Jodha and Minavati ask each other. Grandma comes there and says that she has told Minavati earlier that Jodha has a big heart, and Jodha doesn't even hate her enemies, so how can Jodha be angry with her own mother? Minavati says that Jodha should go and freshen up and they would have lunch, and Grandma says that they should not forget about the Gangwa Puja. Puja is prayers, and Minavati says that now the puja will be done with a lot of happiness. In the jungle, Jalal says that he wanted to be alone for some time, and he get down from his horse and he was heartbroken, and he says that he stooped so low that he doubted Jodha, and Jalal sits on the ground and he cries very hard. Jalal remembered Jodha throwing color on him and how Jodha faced him with anger, and how Jodha said that she doesn't want to come with him, and Jalal cries and his song plays in the background. A beggar comes to Jalal and gives him food, and the man says that sadness is always lacing with food, and Jalal says that why is the man giving him his food? The man says that he wants to share his food with Jalal, so that Jalal would not remain hungry, so Jalal can let them share his food half-half. The man says that he is a poor man, and Jalal says that but the man have the heart of a king for sharing his food with a stranger. The man says that there is only one king, and that is King Jalaluddin Muhammad, who is a very brave king, and he always says that he doesn't have a heart, but he doesn't realize that he has a heart. The man says that one has to give their heart to someone before they can realize if they have a heart or not, and Jalal smiles and eats the food. Jalal remembered how he said to Rukaya that he doesn't have a heart and he would never for any reason have a heart. Now I know where Rukaya was coming from when she has that strong belief that Jalal doesn't have a heart, but it's okay. The poor man says that Jalal should eat, and Jalal gives the man money. but the man says that he is not a beggar. Jalal says that the money is for the payment of the food that the man gave him, but the man says that he gave Jalal the most precious things to him, which is his food. So Jalal must also give him his precious thing, but not money. Jalal gives the man coin, and Jalal says that he is giving the man the most precious thing to him, and he is giving it to the man because someone asked him to give the coin to someone who knows him well, and the man knows him very well, that he has a heart. The man was shocked that it was Jalal because the man did not know before, and the man says that King Jalal, and the man sits in Jalal's feet and says that Jalal should forgive him because he couldn't recognize that it was Jalal. Jalal says to the man to take the coin, but the man says that he cannot take the coin because the coin must have been given to Jalal by someone very special to Jalal. And Jalal remembered Jodha giving him the coin and saying that the coin will protect Jalal everywhere he goes. And if someone recognizes and tells Jalal that he has a heart, then Jalal should give the coin to the person. And Jalal tells the man that the coin belongs to him, so the man should take it. Jodha has tears in her eyes, and Minavati asks that what happened, but Jodha says nothing. Minavati gave a necklace to Jodha and asked her to wear the necklace because it is a blessing of Maguri and it will protect Jodha's husband from evil as long as Jodha is wearing it. But the necklace drops on the ground and breaks, and Jodha was shocked, and Jodha tells Minavati that the necklace is broken. Minavati says that Jodha should not worry and Jodha should wear another necklace, but Jodha says that she will repair the necklace and wear it because she doesn't know what problem will come to Jalal now. Jalal was in the jungle and he hears a noise from his back and he grabs the man who was attacking him from behind. Jalal says that he was taught on how to fight and all his education was from his barber, that is Bairam Khan. So the man cannot attack him because he was stabbing from backside and he has the prayers of his people with him. The man tries to stab Jalal again, and this time the man targeted Jalal's heart. Jalal says that people once said that he doesn't have a heart, but now he have one heart, but the heart belongs to someone else. So his heart demands protection, and he would protect it at all cost. Abu Malik comes there and kills the man that was trying to kill Jalal, and Abu Malik turned his back to Jalal. Jalal says that it will not take him too long for him to know who he is, and Abu Malik turns and looks at Jalal. Abu Malik says that he would not leave Jalal now, just like the way Jalal set him free, and that was Jalal's biggest mistake. Jalal looks angrily at Abu Malik, and Abu Malik says that he will not leave Jalal, and Jalal is without any weapon, so Jalal have to die. And Abu Malik laughs, and Abu Malik's men comes down from trees, and they all surrounded Jalal. Abu Malik says that Jalal is always lucky, but he, Abu Malik, is clever instead. And Jalal is a fool to come to his territory without any soldier, just for the sake of a woman. And the woman did not even follow Jalal, so now Jalal would die here. So Jalal have the last chance to beg for his life now. Jalal says that he doesn't want to beg for his life from Abu Malik, and Abu Malik asks that then what do Jalal want? Jalal says that what he wants is that he wants to pray, and Abu Malik says that it is okay, and Jalal can pray. Jalal raised his hand up to pray, and all of Abu Malik's soldiers also started praying, leaving their swords on the ground and closing their eyes, and Abu Malik was shocked to see this, and Jalal prays and attacks Abu Malik. Jalal says that Abu Malik made a mistake by allowing him to pray to Allah, and now Allah is with him, and nobody can do anything to him, and Jalal fights with Abu Malik and all of his men. Jodha in Agra was repairing the jewelry pieces, and Jodha got hurt on her finger at exactly the time that Abu Malik strikes Jalal with sword on his shoulder. Minavati says to Jodha that the jewelry maker will repair the jewelry, but Jodha says no, she will do it, and Jodha prays to God in her mind to protect her husband. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. Please, if you like this video, please don't forget to like it, and please don't forget to share it and drop comments if you can. And I will see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.